Hey there, what's happening? This is Eric Duncanson. I definitely want to thank you for hopping on my video on YouTube, and I'm very excited to get into our topic. But first, my wife Victoria and I are known as the LAPTOP-PRENEURS, and our passion is to help you to make money online, and that would be from anywhere in the world as long as you have a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. So, by the way, if you find value in the information I'm providing today, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe so you can become part of our tribe. And so without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this topic: the hidden cost of owning a business, what you definitely need to know. So I'm gonna jump right into this topic. And so this is going to be good for you whether you're brand new to online marketing or whether you're simply confused, stuck, and overwhelmed. Our passion is to help people to get from point A to point Z when it comes to online marketing. So let's talk about some of those unexpected expenses. Now, there's the typical expenses that you probably have considered. Like, if you don't have a computer, you definitely need to get a computer. But what if that computer is 3 to 4 years old, or maybe even a couple of years old? You definitely want to get a computer that's up to date. So for example, if you've got a lot of stuff, a lot of videos, a lot of information on there, it's probably running a lot slower than it should be running. So you definitely want to get a computer that's up to date, that has enough memory to operate quickly. Also, in addition to a desktop computer, you're probably going to want to have a laptop. Now, a laptop is going to give you that flexibility. Again, my wife and I are the LAPTOP-PRENEURS. So we believe in the ability to operate our business from anywhere in the world as long as we have that Wi-Fi connection. So a laptop is definitely very important. Same situation with the laptop. If it's 2 to 3 years old, you might want to consider upgrading and get that new laptop so you can have the speed that you need to operate effectively. Because if you're dealing with a slow computer, that is your time. Time is the most valuable expense you can have. So you definitely want to get that updated laptop. Copier, scanner, business cards. Now, here's the thing about the copier. When my wife and I, we were first starting in the business, we'd run to Kinko's, FedEx Copier Center to do all of our photocopies. But you know what? It takes time to do that. That's time. That's precious time. Again, time is definitely money when you're doing your business. Now, business cards. Here's the thing about business cards. The reason why I have that in red, you don't want to go into the red when you purchase your business cards. My wife and I, we made a huge mistake. When we first got our first set of business cards, we wanted that gold-plated symbol on that card. We ended up spending $1,000 for our first order of business cards, whereas you can get business cards today for less than $40. So definitely don't want to break the bank on those business cards. Find some economical cards that you can order online. Next, high-speed internet. Now, internet, oh my goodness. Again, same situation. If your internet is too slow on the uploads or download speed, especially on the upload speed, you are going to be wasting a lot of time. Again, time is money. So you have to have the highest speed internet that you can get in your location. Web hosting. Well, you either need a website or a blog or possibly both. In order to brand yourself, one of the first thing a prospect will look for when they get your information is they want to find your online presence. So Facebook, YouTube, but they're going to look for that website. That gives you authority. Blog is even better than just a static website because you're providing content on a consistent basis, providing value. Now, also don't forget those supplies. You got to have supplies to make your business operate. You don't want to be running to the grocery store to get supplies, or to the in our case, to the Dollar Tree to get supplies or the Walmart to get supplies all the time. You want to stock up on supplies so you're not constantly running in and out for those supplies. Now you got marketing expenses. Now there are two types of marketing expenses to consider. There's free and there's paid. If you're doing free marketing, so let's say for example Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Free marketing, basically what you're doing is you're expending your precious time. Free marketing takes a lot of time, especially if you're, quote, prospecting online. That can take a lot of time. Paid advertising, especially on Facebook or YouTube, you're taking your limited funds, your money, to pay for advertising. That's so you can reach more potential customers out there a lot more quickly. Personally, my bias is for paid advertising because I like to do it quicker. You also need to have time to research and understand your marketplace. That's an investment you're going to make in time, but you know what? Overall, it's going to pay to know what particular market you're targeting. You need to have a product to market match. You need to understand who is your avatar, who is the person that is most likely to purchase your product, your business, over and over and over again. That is your perfect customer. You need to know that. Do a little research on that. Professional expenses. Don't forget those business licenses. If you're operating as a professional, you're going to need business licenses, right? You need also a system for tracking and managing expenses. Oh my good. One of the worst visuals is someone going to see their tax accountant with a pile of receipts totally disorganized. If you're in business, you have to understand what write-offs are available to you. I'm not a tax professional, but I've done enough taxes situations with my accountant to understand that you need to be very organized when you're looking at your expenses. Again, it's an investment in time, but it's worthwhile. Industry training. Oh my goodness. As a professional, you're going to invest time and money on industry training. So books, webinars, seminars. Absolutely. Also have to invest in software. Oh my goodness. Imagine running a business without having software. Even if you're just looking at virus protection software, one of the worst things that can happen, you can be working, all your work is on that computer, and you get a computer virus, you take it to the computer store to get it repaired, and they say, well, we got to wipe off your hard drive, and you've lost all your stuff. Another thing is you might want to consider having an external drive so you can save some of that information. Also, another important expense is travel. As a professional, expect to have to travel for your business. To keep your skills sharp, you're going to be going to seminars, you're going to be going to corporate events. It's very necessary to keep your business operating. Also, another expense is personal development. If you're serious about being a strong professional in your industry, you're going to invest in paid coaching. You're going to invest in paid mentoring. It will help you to get from point A to point Z, and it's going to cut down your growth by years. I mean, you're going to grow that much faster, right? And so in terms of personal development, separate from just your professional or industry training, but overall personal development, you're going to invest in webinars, you're going to invest in seminars, you're going to go to events, you're going to get training. So that is very, very important. And then finally, I want to talk about the opportunity cost. Something that a lot of people don't really consider very much when they get into becoming an entrepreneur. You're going to have to deal with your personal relationships. Personal relationships can become strained when you're investing all your time and your energy into your business. You have family relationships with maybe with a spouse, with a significant other, with your children. And so you need to communicate better to manage those relationships. But communication is not a replacement for time and attention. Believe me, if you're building your business, you don't want to sacrifice your family. You don't want to sacrifice those important relationships. So what you're going to need to do is to build those relationships into your scheduling. You're going to have to schedule time for your personal relationships with your spouse, significant other, and children, and maybe some other important business relationships. They need to be scheduled because you cannot forget about them, because once they're gone, once they're damaged, sometimes you cannot repair them. Also, healthy diet. A lot of times entrepreneurs don't consider their diet. Salads every day. That's one of the things my wife and I believe in, eating a healthy salad every day. Healthy salad meaning you have different colored things in there, like red stuff, green stuff, brown stuff, mushrooms, all of that good stuff in your salad. Also, you want to find out how much water you're supposed to intake based on your weight. Very important. It's easy enough to look up on Google, but we also believe in drinking alkaline water. That's another story. Other thing is exercise. You do not want to forget exercise, because you can be as wealthy, the wealthiest person in the world, but if you don't have your health, you're not going to be able to enjoy it. Exercise is critically important. Another thing that people don't consider is entertainment. When you are building your business, you're not going to be able to be a couch potato sitting down and watching all your favorite TV shows for 3 to 4 hours in a row. Just not going to happen. If you have that 1 or 2 favorite shows that you need to watch, well, you're going to have to invest in on demand so you can watch them when you actually have time to watch them. Hope that information is helpful for you. Again, you always want to consider the hidden costs. By the way, if you find value in the information I provided today, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe so you can become part of our tribe. Another thing I wanted to mention, my wife and I, we literally struggled in online marketing until we were able to find a system that does roughly 95% of the work, and they'll help you. They'll give you the training to do the other 5%. It literally changed our lives. It changed the trajectory of our business. We absolutely love it. If you'd like some information about that, just simply go down to the description, and it's easy enough to find because we call it our #1 system for making money online. Cute, huh? So just go ahead and click the link, and you'll be taken to a 7-day free trial. What have you got to lose? With that, this is Eric Duncanson saying, hope you're having a great day. If not, let's definitely make it a great one.